attended in preschool education, and after that they started at 7 years old the schooling. We have 26 higher education institutions and more other institutions. Next, please. After basic education, young people can choose what way they want to go. And after secondary education, they have possibility to go on to vet education or professional higher education or university higher education. So, and you can see after basic school, about 17% of pupils goes to gymnasium, and less than 30 to vocational education, and from gymnasium, about 17% go to higher education. Can go on. This is some figures about WET. Here you can see some figures about higher education. And these are our universities. And I think that's all from these presentations. And you can start please the next. And I tell very shortly about support system for please, you can start 1 second. Next, and then next. Yes. So here you can see how many disabled students we have in our system. The number is 103, but this is not official number, because students have themselves to inform university if they have any disability, but unfortunately they don't want to inform, and if they inform only if they want to get support for studying. So we think that the actual number of disabled students is much bigger than 100. Because if you see, we have 16,000 students, and it's going to be that only 100 of them are disabled. Yes, we can go to next. You please don't read this text. I just tell you about some words. During the last 4 years, students with disabilities can apply for support, and if they have hearing, visual or physical disabilities. And now government forced a new act, a regular act for students, and now from the next academic year, students can apply for grants for disabled students, and these grants are financed by state, and the amount of grants are 16 until €300 per month. So the next instrument is it's detailed. You can go to the next. So the next no is no, it's not the right. Can you please go back one? Yes. If I say a little bit background from this academic year, students can study for free. They don't pay if they study. But if only they meet some requirements. And one of these requirements are they have to study fully. And if students with deep, hard, or medium type of disabilities study and they not meet this requirement, they don't have to pay any pay. This is one exemption that have made for students with disabilities. And yes, the next please. And also students can't study if they are in study leave, but disabled students have a right to study also if they during their academic leave, and even more they have a right to apply for support. So what's one instrument for? And next please. And, this is one instrument. This is new from this academic year, and this is more these groups with low academic, socioeconomic background, and all students who are coming from disadvantaged families financially, they can apply for support, and this allowance amounts you can see. This is one more instrument. This is for young people who have been in alternative care. They grown up without parental care, and they can apply for support for government, and every month they have a right to get €116 per month if they study in higher education. So this is a short overview.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, I'm Jorge Salero. I'm the headmaster of Agrupamento de Escolas de Barcelos, and Barcelos is in the north of Portugal, and it's a relatively small city, but it's home of the most important symbol of Portuguese tourism, the rooster. You probably. And I brought to the association a rooster with the colors of our school. This is it. It's supposed to give good luck to those who have it, but it must be facing north, okay? So,
Thank you.
Okay. I also have a few gifts here, but I will put there and then you will pick them up. Otherwise, you won't pay attention to what I'm going to say, okay? Thank you. Well, as I told you, I'm the headmaster of Agrupamento de Escolas de Barcelos, and I'm also a member of the direction of the School Administrators National Association. And this is relevant for this only because the Ministry of Education and Culture is reviewing the laws for special needs education. and we have a word to say in this, and we have that opportunity to work together with the ministry to change whatever needs to be changed, and there's a few things that need to be changed in the law. Okay, this is Agrupamento de Escolas de Barcelos. It's a relatively recent organization, and it was born by the aggregation of two different organizations, Escola Secundária de Barcelos and Agrupamento de Escolas de Barcelos. This is a picture of the headquarters, which is in the Escola Secundária de Barcelos. And it's a cluster of schools. We have 10 buildings that are 9 different schools, 9 different schools in 10 buildings. They are all here displayed. The biggest one is Escola Secundária de Barcelos. And it's like this, the numbers of classes and students in each of the organizations. I work in the Escola Secundária de Barcelos, it's the headquarters, and every other school that is mentioned there has a head teacher to help me doing the job. This is the number of classes and teachers by level. We are an organization that provides education from preschool to secondary school and also vocational studies. Those are the numbers. We have 74 students with special needs for 5 specialized teachers, although they also work with other teachers. We have very different kinds of special needs, and we are now preparing, that's one of the reasons I'm here, we are preparing a special unit for students with autism problems. This is the number of teachers we have in the Agrupamento, and I also mentioned the ratio of teachers and students. There's one for every 11.66 students. We also have a large number of operational staff, but due to the number of buildings that we have to deal with, they are not enough. Okay? And also 14 administrative workers. And we are an organization that has an identity, and the identity of our organization is that we take our autonomy very seriously. Although in recent years we are facing political and economical difficulties, we still don't give up having our responsibilities and our autonomy, and providing our students, all of them, with significant projects. And we have a lot of them, most of them have a logo to go with. And I can tell you that, for instance, this is the cover of our magazine. Our magazine is 31 years old, is 31 years old, and is going to be published again this year. We are also home, this is the logo of our botanical garden. We have the unique collection of autochthonous species in our school. We also have, of course, our European Club, a Museum of Natural Sciences, cabinet for promoting health, and well, one of the most interesting probably is that one over there. The Rede de Pequenos Cientistas is a network of little scientists. It's kind of a contest for students that present experiences in chemistry, physics, and biology. And due to the relevant work people are doing there, we are this year having the visit of 2 Nobel Prizes. Last year we had a visit of 1 Nobel Prize, and also the Fernando Pessoa Prize, which is a prize in Portugal that is very important, visiting our students and providing them with their knowledge, and their presence is very relevant also. As I told you before, we take our autonomy very seriously, although it's a very hard job for us, and we are preparing to open a unit to make the best out of our resources, and to give our students with extra resources for those who have special needs. This will be made in one of the schools, not the headquarters, the one which is more central, because from the headquarters to the furthest school of our cluster of schools, it's 15 kilometers. So we have to centralize and make the best for them. Just to let you know that, I don't know if it was in the tables. The Escolas de Barcelos is the biggest one, has 1,200 students, give it or take, but we also have a very small, very nice school with now only 12 students from preschool. So it's a lot of variety, a lot of challenges for everybody who works in Agrupamento de Escolas de Barcelos. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please feel free.